What's up, YouTube? And get excited, I just broke NBA 2K20 with this build. You see, I have a slashing 4 power forward. Real quick, I'm running with Beast on a rebounding wing. This slashing 4 power forward gets rim protecting takeover. Now you see we're going up against an offensive threat with Sharp and actually a stretch 4 with playmaking takeover. That's a bit interesting, but this video is all about my slashing 4. So let me just tell you a little bit about this build. This build is 6'9", 270 pounds with rim protector takeover. It gets 20 playmaking badges, 10 shooting badges, 9 defensive, and 5 finishing badges. This build can dunk. It gets 75 once you hit 99, so you get all the good dunk animations. It can dribble. You get a 72 ball control at 6'9" with decent arm length. You get shooting. You get a 71-3 right off the bat. You can get that to 75, and you get your mid-range into 80 range. You see here, this dude's sagging off. He sees that I'm a slashing 4. And this is my very first game with this build. I will not lie, so I'm a little bit off. You see Beast, though, he gets the steal. I hit my second shot. So as of this gameplay, I'm not even a 90 overall. I have a few badges. I have some quick first step. I have a little bit of quick draw. I have a couple defensive badges. And I have maybe 1 finishing badge. So this is the build at its lowest capacity. It's not even up to par yet. And let me tell you, this build is a ton of fun to play on. Alright, in NBA 2K20, as you see, I green the 3. Let me let this man know that I can shoot as a slashing 4. Alright, if you make this build, I can already tell you now, you're going to have a lot of people chilling, not guarding this build. So this build, the chart that it comes from is the pure playmaking pie chart. And that's why it's so crazy that you can get rim protecting takeover with a pure playmaker chart. Not only that, dribble moves with this build and dribble speed is just insane at 6'9". There's nothing else like it in the game. You can't really get a balance. I know a lot of people are fans of the Nut DF build where he's got Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defensive. This build is just as good. It's a lot more, you get a lot better shooting than that build. And it's just, you can actually make it taller and keep ball control in the 70s so you still get dribble moves. This is a build that no one has in the game. No one plays like this. I'm starting the trend right now. You guys are going to know this build came from Tonic when you start seeing a bunch of slashing 4s all over the place. You see here, he's still going to let me shoot. He sees the name slashing 4. He doesn't know what's going on. He sees the takeover. He said, I'm going to live with it. He's got to prove that he can shoot. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I put this first gameplay in here, just showing basically that, how people are going to guard this build. I haven't even had to do any crazy dribble moves yet. I definitely will get to that. He's still staying back. You see another green light. Give me those. Now, a big thing, the reason I gave this build rim protecting takeover is because I like to play 2s, and when you're playing 2s, I know you guys all have had the problem of 2-way slashing playmakers, or basically anybody coming down the floor and just spamming hop steps. I want to be able to get hot, get my rim protecting takeover, and then if I give up the ball, if they're wanting to, just paint mash me, do hop steps, I'll have rim protecting takeover down there just to make them miss. And you saw that clip in the intro of me just cooking up. I haven't had to do that too much this game. I'll get some more gameplay like that, Basically, I'm just giving what the defense is giving me. Beast shoots it early right there. Surprisingly, this build is amazing at defense, and it's really, really good at rebounding. The rebounding stats are in the 80s. I didn't even mention defense. You get a mid-70s interior defense. Perimeter, lateral quickness, all good. Rebounding, a 70 offensive and an 80 defensive. It's just crazy. Plus, I have a really high block on this build. There is nothing that this build can't do. There is no position that this build can't play. You can run, as I green, another 3 right there, 2 to 20. It's just, man, it was so much fun. I cannot wait to get this build to 99. I will work on that as quickly as I can to show that to you guys. But like I said, there's nothing that this build can't do. There's no position it can't play. If you want to play point guard on the 3s with this build, you got it. If you want to go to the 2s and play as the big man, you got it. It can match up with anybody. It's got the speed, the strength. I'm going to show another gameplay. You see me, I was just showing the 16, 2, 1, 7 for 10, 2 threes, 2 for 2. That gameplay was mainly just to show off this build's ability to shoot, because I know a lot of people aren't going to believe in it, but this is 2K20. As long as you got decent stats for shooting, you're going to be able to hit. You see, we're going up against a playmaking shot creator and a glass cleaning lockdown this game. I'm still on my slashing 4, Beast still on his rebounding wing. Another fun thing about this build is you match up at the center position if you play with like a rebounding wing. So you can actually guard centers with this build. You can save your energy. No centers, unless you're playing an interior force, no centers are really going to back you down and try to score all the points. And even those, I have gameplay for you guys. I'll show you in a few upcoming videos. They're not able to take you down. Now, I mean, I gave my Beast hits me wide open for the 3 right there. Like I said, I gave this build rim protecting takeover just for the reason of being able to play excellent paint defense. You could give this build playmaking takeover. I get a big board right there over the glass cleaner lock. Beast shoots again. I get another big board showing off everything that this build can do and just going up with a putback layup right there. Yeah, like I said, you get slashing, playmaking. I could even get glass cleaning takeover with this build. You cannot go wrong with the takeover choice. Do it as you play. Like I said, I have an idea I wanted to do with this build, and that's why I'm going for it. You see here, dribbling up a little bit, step back behind the back right there. He was not expecting that. Go up with a hop step. Great defense by him. I was getting a little bit arrogant. I was trying to go up contested on him. It's funny that it's called a slashing 4, and the slashing part of my game is actually the lower end of this, even though basically everything's in the 70s, 80s. But I had the lowest slashing badges, but just because you get the good dunks, the good layup package, like I said, I get the fancy footwork, not the fancy footwork one, the long athlete package. It's going to make this build just amazing finishing, amazing shooting. Basically, whatever the defense gives you, you can take it. You don't have to worry about, you know, being weak in one area. 6-0 starting off. You see, I already have 3 rebounds. One thing when I was making this build, I was like, can this build really get great rebounding? And it definitely does. You see here, you're going to see me just horse this dude. He almost steps out right there. Nice fire hat that he's wearing. On defense, me and Beast basically can just switch everything because we're both 6'9". You see here, I have the guard on me. Beast. The playmaking ability, once I get those 20 playmaking badges, it is going to be crazy. I white a mid-range right there. Off Beast's pass. 6-3. It's looking good so far. Not if you're these guys, though. It is. I could not imagine going up against a build like this and yeah, Beast takes a step back right there. Green, 11-0. I have an A-. Yeah, basically, I mean, really, you can even use this as a center if you like having someone that ISOs. You can just be chilling. You see here, step back, little moves. I'm using Steph Curry right now, drive past him. I should have took the shot, but I was trying, I'm not going to lie, I was trying to get playmaking badges. There's a lot of them to come, so I dime Beast. But you see how I'm able to just easily blow by him. You see me guarding a guard right here. If you're worried about that, the speed, anything about that. He does a hop step. Unlucky animation that I got, but I would have been there if I didn't get that. 11-2. We'll see if we can stop them. We'll see what they got. You know, this might be the new, as Beast gets a steal right there, this might be the new meta, you know, just having 2 tall players on the 2s. You see out here, you see Beast getting some room right there. I dot him. I now have 6 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Just a really all-around stat line, and that's really what you're going to get with this build. This isn't a build you want to make if you're used to just bailouts, you know, bailouts defensively, bailouts offensively. You got to be skilled to use this, but if you're skilled, you'll be able to do everything. It'll be a lot of fun. You see here, cooking him up a little bit, staying back, taking the mid-range because he's giving me the space. You know, I could have handles for days Hall of Fame. I could have quick first step Hall of Fame. Basically, with this build, I'm not looking to be a dribble god. I'm looking to see what he'll give me and then just taking it right there. As you see, they're switching the guard on me. He gets behind me a little bit. I was going for the post up. I was saying, you know, I'm not going to let a guard be on me. Unfortunately, he gets a block because I have not upgraded my post moves on this build whatsoever. Only an 89. I had to put the stats at better things. But he's able to get a dunk right there. 4-15. But it doesn't matter because we're easily going to be able to get a stop. That's why I say I love the feeling of defense on this build, even though I only get 9 defensive badges, and during this game I think I only had 3. Just the size and speed of this build makes me feel like I'm a pure lockdown defender, and I have a build called a multi-positional defender, so I can definitely attest to that. You see here the big man trying to, what is it, baby me maybe? Yeah, that's definitely not work. Pass that out, my man. Jay green up then. Let's see what he's got, you know, doing the Steph Curry spam right there. I switch out to Beast. Beast able to get another steal. Dots me. I'm going out. I see him. Really deep range shot. He's able to wide it and hit it. That is my 3rd assist for the game. 4-18. All we got to do now is finish these guys off. Let's see how we're going to do it. Beast dots me. I'm telling him I'm going to shoot if he gives me the space, and I do. Hit him with a little jab step. Green up, out of there. 11 points, 5 for 7, 1 for 1 from 3. Ignore Beast stat line. Let me know what you guys think of this build. I got a lot more videos on it coming out. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.